Hello, 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 and welcome back. You're watching us on the dugout at Tamasha and Myco. और अब हमारा जो next segment है जो आप लोगों को बहुत पसंद है, जिसके लिए आप हर रोज इतने सारे सवाल हमें भेजते हैं. It's called Ask the Expert. Gee, so keep sending your questions and don't forget to use the hashtag DugoutExperts. And today's first question is with Roha.
Right, so I've got a fun one for Erin. Erin, all these years of you coming to Pakistan,
why am I getting asked this?
spending weeks and weeks and months in Pakistan, all these years, you must have picked up on some Urdu. And I know that, so you cannot deny it. But say a few words. What are your go-to words in Urdu?
I mean, I always start the show with Assalamu alaikum, Pakistan, Mehu Erin Holland, and Bahut Shukriya for joining us at the Pitchside studio.
Wow.
I've learned all the bad words because
you
he
can't
doesn't
say
know all the bad words.
But
I'm not going to say those though.
Later on, yeah.
I love just dropping in little bits and pieces whenever I can, whether it's, Bahut sardi hai, like in this studio right now because the AC is so cold, or dekho barish ho rahi hai. And,
remember I taught you about when you were hungry as well. Remember the bhook lagi hai?
Bhook lagi hai, yeah. Bhook
I taught her that one.
Oh, Danny Morrison, pagal, pagal. Musti makava. Naughty.
Dominic taught you that.
Dominic
That's Pashto.
And you remember this? Nothing good in life is jota, everything good is bara. See, bigger is better.
Well, I also know
Butter
that
is
you
better.
can sing. You can sing really well. We know how good you can sing. So can you sing us a few words in Urdu?
Oh, like what?
Maybe like a Dil Dil Pakistan.
Okay. Dil, Pakistan, Jan, Pakistan, Dil. Oh, I do. Dekho barish ho rahi hai. It's raining.
Beautiful.
I need to learn some more songs.
Wow.
My party tricks.
Thank you.
interesting.
I mean, there's a couple of facts about Erin Holland that many Pakistan doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
That she eats around about 6 burgers at a time in one
Do
sitting.
not.
I mean, I'm ordered a couple of burgers. She eats like it's anything. Roa, back me up on this one.
I do eat.
Yeah, actually.
I mean, asking somebody who eats also a lot, which is Roa too.
Yeah.
But sorry, Sana, you're the witness, right?
That's why she's only taught her bhook lag rahi.
What are the relevant words?
Yeah, the most important thing she's taught is bhook lag rahi hai.
Yeah. Then it's
But where does it go? I mean, you eat so much. You spend a lot of time on the streets,
I go to the gym.
exploring food.
On the streets.
On the street
Exploring
food.
Yeah,
And,
this
you've
trip
been-
I've actually seen you becoming
Yeah.
a little bit of a food influencer.
Yeah.
Street biryani in
What is it?
Karachi.
Yeah.
She
went for a nalli biryani in Karachi.
Anything. I do train like anything. I train every day. I think particularly when you're in these really long hours in the studio, to actually get up, get your body moving. We all know that
She is
clarity
very
of mind
disciplined. I've
comes
worked
with-
with her.
In the last show we did, you actually tried golgappe, right? So
Yeah,
you made this
golgappe.
video of like,
Yeah.
that was interesting. That was
yummy.
interesting.
That was really yummy.
All right, Taha, next question.
The next question is for Mr. Shoaib Akhtar, and it is about Erin Holland.
Oh, God. Ask me. I'll tell you
So-
everything. I worked with her.
Asif has asked that Shoaib, you have worked with her before
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
and for longer spells. How have you found her as a co-host or a colleague? And over the years, what have you learned from her as a host?
Erin, I think, is one of the finest find for PSL and around the globe. I mean, she is a great presenter when it comes to talking about cricket. She has a great, vast knowledge of cricket. And at the same time, she loved this country. And she has, her services will be remembered for longest period of time. You don't have to say it, this is Erin Holland. Any city of the Pakistan you go to, that they will they know this is Erin Holland. So you're as famous as us. But at the same time, I think that she's very foodie, that she trains. I mean, every woman that is listening to me, this is the girl that who trains for at least nothing less than 2 hours, straight up, no question asked. No matter whatever she does, she works about 16 hours a day. She goes back, she trains, and then she खाने की तबाही मचा देती है. So, Kana, yeah, but working with her, it's just like very pleasantly surprised that she's very welcoming, she's very accommodating, She'll give you a lot of space to talk about, and then she will never judge you. And that's the best part about you.
Oh, बहुत शुक्रिया.
Beautifully answered. I think we all got a glimpse of who Erin Holland is beyond what we see, of course. And I've got another fun one now. And it's about, of course, everybody knows you're married to Ben Cutting. He's a professional cricketer. How much has that helped in your own experience of being a cricket presenter? And how much do you share with him? Does he share it with you? Tell us about that.
I think he hates it because now I have even more insight to actually ask him and make him to deep dive his performances and how things are going. So it's not just like, how was training, babe? Yeah, good. I'm like, no, how was it? How'd you go? Did you nail your legs? Have you been working on this? Oh, you got out this way again. And he's just like, I don't want to talk about it. I just need my space. He's like, can he just not? And he always says that I love it far more than him, and I think that's fair. I'll recreationally be just watching absolutely everything, and the poor guy just wants some space from work, and here I am watching absolutely every single game. But it actually is quite difficult when you are working on a game that he's playing on, because you're in his workspace. You know, cricket is really emotional. It's frustrating. It can be exciting. It's got all the heightened emotions. And here's your wife just sitting there being like, particularly when they get out early and you just want to sink into your chair. You're like, I'm not here, I'm sorry, babe. And I'm like, I'm in for it tonight. It's not going to be very fun. And so it's actually had its challenges for sure. But I think the appreciation I have of what it takes to do what you guys have all done is immense. And working in it from our perspective is really,
I mean, there is a lot of cricketers has a wife who actually, what kind of feeling do they go through? I mean, you know, they have a lot of pressures, you know, and then you're traveling a lot, you're working. How does it work it out? How do you guys work it out together? And you guys are always on the foot.
We are, and for a while there, we used to do the same comps, which was great. But then, as we know, you're not in the same city every 5 seconds. So we could both be in Pakistan, but I'm in Lahore and he's in Karachi, or I'm in Pindi and he's in Multan. So the time together wasn't so great, but it's really lovely to have your family with you. But that's the one thing I love about doing this job is we all become like family now. And I've worked with Sana for years now. You know, Sohail, you've played with Ben, you've played against Ben. Like, we're all brothers.
What happened? What happened?
What happened?
Tell us what happened.
So he played with him. What happened?
Some friendly banter that started years ago, and you know what?
And you can't
a
show
little
that
bit of
gesture.
insight for you. I'm actually to blame for what happened that game because
Really?
Did you
so
do
this all
something?
started in CPL, and the boys had some friendly banter and whatnot happened, and then that game where you guys played, Ben was playing for Zalmi, you were playing for Quetta. I actually was like, Ben, that's the guy that you know. And Ben went, it is too. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, what is going on here? So I feel really bad because I reminded him.
You reminded him.
Of the spice
And
before.
then?
But you know what? I think, yes, look, we should all be well behaved on cricket fields, but personally, as a spectator, I love
exactly.
You two are great now, like everything's fine, but I think the one thing that franchise cricket has robbed us a little bit of is that competitiveness and that spice, because I play with you one day, I play against you the next day. I don't want to walk into a change room and he just be like, well, you know, you flipped me
I
off,
want to
so
bring
I'm
you
not
in
happy.
here just on this little flashback that we're hearing. We
Well,
talked about this on the show the other night as well.
Yeah, I've given my statement the other day, about it. So first thing I said, it wasn't as Aaron said.